for you guys. I have my host, Brittany here, and just say hi to everybody.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Yeah, so today we wanted to share with you guys manifestation, all the stuff that's going on in the world, and people wanting to know, well, how are we going to overcome all this stuff, And I wanted to share with you guys a book that we've been reading, and it's more so helps us guide us to our intentions. Now, the book's called 369 Project, or journal, but it's a limited edition that we started to use. It's a journal that we write down our intentions. Now, any guys out there have like dream boards and stuff, and you're like, okay, how come I'm not attaining some of these things? Or sometimes it's a hit or miss. I think a lot of this stuff is fluid, and I think a lot of it has everything to do with you doing your part, universe doing it to its part. 369 is the book that we are promoting today, and we're not just promoting it, we're living it, we're doing it. And hey, share your thoughts about it, Brittany.
So it's been definitely new for me because it's not something that I'm used to. I've never done any manifestation stuff before, but in all honesty, ever since we've started it, things have been opening up for me, and it's been I don't know, maybe 10 days. How long has it been?
I think it's about 10 days.
Yeah, it's been about 10 days. Things are already starting to open up, and it's been that short of a time. So it takes dedication, that's for sure.
So we're on a live with you guys in TikTok land, and we're filming over here on the streets, and we're trying to promote other people's stuff. Of course, the streets is all about promotion. It's all about talking to people and letting other people come talk on our podcast. It's also about talking. It's also about talking about what's current events, the shit that's just bugging people, the stuff that you see everywhere and everybody wants to keep quiet about. It's about a lot of that stuff. But today, manifesting is the key, right? Manifesting is the thing, and the book is what we wanted to talk about. Now I'm going to get into detail about this book. The book, I think we got it on sale, right? It was like for $6 or $7 or $9.
Yeah. It's still on flash sale right now.
It's on a
It's
flash
like
sale right now, and it keeps going and going.
$6.30.
So I did like my due diligence. I was like, what am I buying here? What is it that we're getting? So I've done manifestation before. Some of the things did come true. Some of the things didn't. It doesn't matter where you come from, what race, how old. It does not matter. I mean, we got this book for our kids as well, and we'd like to see what they do with it. Now, some people call it praying. Some people call it sowing and reaping, planting a seed and growing a tree. Whatever you want to call it, they're calling it something. But we saw what it was doing on TikTok. We saw a lot of videos, right? And we're like, whoa, that a lot of people are getting um a lot of results. And I don't know if it's because they said the planets are aligning. What's that saying that they said it was? It
Oh,
ends
right.
today at 7?
Kali Yuga?
Kali Yuga, yeah, something that's going on January 15th. It is January 15th, and for all of you, um, what do you call it? People that said that the climate's getting warmer, I get it, but it's cold and freezing like a mother effer out there. It is frozen out there. It's a balmy 2 degrees, and yeah, I'm trying to manifest warmer weather. But in all fairness, when you're manifesting, when you're believing for something, you have to do your part, right? It's not about just believing. You have to see yourself in the future, telling yourself, "Hey, you know what? I already have it." So the key to it, and people are like, you have to have that emotion, is to look at yourself already having whatever it is that you want to have, right? Already attaining whatever it is, and then telling yourself, now that you know that you have this, how do you feel about it? And in that, you start writing in the journal. I'm thankful that I have this. I'm thankful that I have it. I'm grateful to have this. And this book catapults you, man. It's crazy that it kind of centers people's focus. People who have ADHD, I highly recommend it for you because you are literally writing down on blank paper. You are putting down the consequences, right? And the consequences for people who have ADHD like me, they work. It does work. You're putting down things that you're believing, and then you're putting down the actions on the to-do list. Now, I would show you some of the stuff of my stuff, like here. You see this podcast? You can see this podcast. You see, I got how do you show yourself love? Give my kids a hug, give my family a hug, go take a bubble bath. There's certain things that you want to do for yourself. There we go. Certain things you want to do for yourself to show yourself love and that you care about yourself. Manifestation has more to do with your spiritual, with your oneness of your energy, of who you are, your one being. What is it for you guys out there? Have any of you guys actually done anything with manifestation, anything with believing something, praying for something, and had real results, like real results? Throw the religion to the side, man. Just throw the religion to the side. You, as a person, have you believed in something or prayed for something, and you stayed in alignment and consistent thinking about it, and then you attained it? You were thankful for it, and you believed already and knew I already have it. Now, let me take the word believing out of it, but that is a question that I did ask. Believing is like you putting that effort in it, right? I want you guys to stop believing. I want you guys to start knowing. Believing, it takes effort on your behalf, and there's still doubt there. Instead, know that you have whatever it is that you have. Oh, yeah, I forgot I have the rolling camera on this one. Know that you have what you have, right? So if you have something, you write it down. Remember, it's about operating under the feeling of your future self, knowing that you already have it. Right now, you're writing it down. You know that you have it. There's no effort there anymore. What it really is, it's breaking down your barriers, your doubts, your mistakes. It's breaking that down inside yourself. You start to become a person, an entity, a being, whatever you want to call it. It's wide open to your God, to your universe, and it's like a spiritual union. It's like your meditation's better. I can't explain what it does, but it's doing something. And whenever I attain what I attain, I will show you guys what's in that book. And it's high measures, man. I put it way up there, put the bar up there to challenge myself and my family for certain things that they believe in. And I told them the process of manifestation isn't about the manifestation. It's about your growth in that process. It's about your spiritual growth, your oneness with yourself, being at peace with yourself. If you have people that are negative around you, get in a better position in that relationship or get the fuck out. Negative energy sucks the life out of manifestation, just sucks it out. You don't want to be around that. So, like I said, on this podcast, we wanted to share with you guys about the book, the 369 Journal. I believe there's another book. What is the book called?
Shadow Work Journal.
Yeah,
That one's
Shadow Work Journal. This one is the 360
369
Journal. 369. I'm sorry, 369. Numbers that show up all over your life, and then the shadow work. The shadow work is tough, a tough cookie. That one peels apart onions in your life, and a lot of those onion peels prevent you from attaining your life's purpose. They truly do, because it's your inner subconscious taking over your life. Unconsciously, you're doing things to yourself, preventing yourself or guarding yourself, and it's definitely taking effect on you. So, anything you want to share, Brittany?
No, I mean, the biggest thing with this is you have to stick with it. If you fall off and you miss a day, just get right back onto it. Get right back onto it. There's no harm. You can't be like, oh, I missed a day, it's done. Just hop right back on. Hop right back on, get back into it, get back into the mindset. We've had a couple days that, life hit and, we had to get back into it. And it's,
Right.
It is what it is, and you just keep going with it, but stick with it.
All right, let's edit back. Like I said to my people, like I said to my people on TikTok, and I shared this right now. Don't wait. Your New Year's resolution just sucks. It could be your February resolution, your March resolution. If there's somebody you're trying to manifest for, if you're trying to believe, and it works with them too. I mean, they might be believing for you, but in relationships, health, maybe a new job, whatever it is. The only thing that I see that this book does is it keeps you on track. It is literally keeping you on track. And you do it for 33 days, people. 33 days. 33 days, keep on track and just stick to it. Stick to the energy of it. Stick to the emotion of it. If you got negative people, try to get yourself away from that situation. And don't let people rob your vibes. Anything you want to reflect on about that?
So the same thing, but in the opposite sense. If you find yourself in a negative state of mind, get yourself out of it. I know it's hard, but get yourself out of it. That shadow work journal helps a lot because it kind of helps you get to the root of why you're feeling that way and why you have that quote unquote shadow of, negativity, of doubt or whatever. But whatever you can do to get yourself out of that frame of mind. And I'm speaking as a Scorpio who has, her fair share of negativity in life, but
Fucking Scorpio people.
do what you
Jeez.
can to get out of it. And
You guys
you'll
operate in the secret of darkness, and I'm a Leo, so I'm about the sun, right? I blare that fucking sun on everybody and everything, including you Scorpios and you Cancers that like to be fucking hermit crabs. You guys too. I know y'all love me. I know y'all love me, and y'all can't stand the light sometimes, but it is what it is. Everybody's got their own personalities and their own things. We got to accept each other. But I got a few takeaways. Okay, one, wherever you're at in your life, whatever you're believing, you can change it. You can change it by changing your mindset. You can change it by taking action from that mindset. Most of all, you can change it by knowing that you already have it. Now, it sounds like a lot of mumbo jumbo, but what do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? All that we're giving you is a tool that keeps you in track, especially you that have ADHD, keeps you in track. That's all. It's working for us. We'll update with you guys how it's working for us. Tell us in the comments how it's working for you. If you're doing it, if you're deciding to do it, if you need some help about it, let us know. Yeah, pretty much. If you're going to manifest something, be intentional. Where are we at on time?
hold on. I'll have to go from here because I can't see on that. We're at 13 minutes.
All right.
13, 14.
We're going to wrap it up.
Okay.
We're going to wrap everything up right now, and we'll have a part 2 to this.